Yes, I'm smoking a cigarette. Deal with it. Here's my old house, and they're tearing it down. This could be the very last picture. Say it ain't so. Are you tearing this house down?
I think it's coming down eventually.
That was my room up there, back when I was a young child. Yes, this was the Arthur Miller house. I had a tryst. I went out with a girl once who lived downstairs, but then I lived upstairs. Yeah, this house has, I had a girlfriend in this bottom room too. Well, it's done. Main Street. Site of my very first job. That building down there lasted one day. Now let's see here. I'm walking down, this would be East Liberty, corner of Main. It's gotten a little bit fancier around here, I'm sorry to say, but those with a taste for late night hamburgers cooked by an expert grill meister might possibly notice coming into view Oh, Fleet Boy. Yes, I was the grill master at the Fleetwood. And the action really got hot and heavy. If you worked the midnight to 4 a.m., because it was a 24-hour joint when it was owned by Mark Hodesh. The Fleetwood did a lot of business after 2 when the bars closed. And you would get 16 or 17 orders going at once, and there's a real skill. Oh, the Old Town is still here. I've been in there numerous times. And let's see, that was formerly the hardware store that Hodesh bought. I forget what it was called. Drive-through. Yep, you can drive right in there and drive out. It used to smell like a horse manure in there. Hodesh started over there, owning that. Well, actually, he started moving significant weight of various herbal products. And then he invested his, I believe Hodesh was a scion of some doctor here. I'm really stretching now to remember this, but he bought that, and then he bought this. Then he moved to New York and became a professional sax player. And I believe he was very good. He's probably still out there. He's not much older than me. Okay, this is formerly Schwaben Hall. This used to be the old German. Ann Arbor is Schwabish. A lot of the original settlers, other than the Michigan University people, were German settlers from the Schwabia area, and they spoke Schwabish. You could hear it on the street when I was here. As Krauten, who I was just on the phone to a moment ago, was telling me correctly, the Schwabenville. Yep, it used to be called Schwaben Hall. But he said when we were here, the distance in time from the Great Depression to us is equal to now to when we were here, which is a sobering concept. But I will stick with my truism, which is if you have a choice between old and dead, pick old. Now, the Grizzly Peak bar, which you can see on that vertical sign on the corner, was formerly the Del Rio, which was the best bar, probably the best single bar I've ever been to in my life. I used to live here. And of course, this was a place where when you had folding money, Benjamins, because something had happened to put large numbers of them in your pocket, you'd come down here and hang out. They had great jazz on Sunday. I'm going to go in there. It's no longer the Del Bar. I'm sorry. Do you remember when this was the Del Bar?
Yes.
You do? It's not the Del Bar anymore, folks. And next door was the Cracked Crab. Sorry, it's a geezathon. What can I say?
Oh, hey, why not?
You remember the Cracked Crab?
Yes.
Oh, man. Pretzel Bell? Yep. Okay. See, I took this exact picture several years ago. Wait a minute. They've reopened the old German, too. How can this be? This used to be the back door to it, and it used to go around and come out. The Del Rio was on the corner, but the old German went all the way through. Let's see if it's still here. Bar and beer cellar. 3 generations of Metzger's. Yeah, Metzger's was the other one. Man, I had huge number of memories of this place. Whew. Big time. Memories or the future? Here's another local landmark for those who have a skeptical disposition. I have explained that Ann Arbor has drive-through beer depots in obvious violation of the spirit of don't drink and drive. And my friend Kathy used to live in the front room of that house with her then boyfriend, whose name eludes me. He was a very nice guy, very mild sort of guy, had a beard, artsy kind of guy. Wish I could remember his name. He was a nice guy. But you drive down that little alley, and then you go through the cooler area. It's like driving into a big, gigantic drive-through refrigerated beer depot, and you can get kegs. They put them into your car. They have an opener. I can't believe it's legal.